Very excited to jump onto some more Dragon Quest 11S. Yesterday was a really, really good day in terms of the storyline. I'll do a story recap here in just a minute. But before that, I need to do proper introductions. Salutations, felicitations, and jubilations. Welcome to another episode of the RP Gamer Experience. I am your host, Phil Willis, aka JCServant, the Utah Polygamist with RPGamer.com, your source for news, reviews, and home to the best gaming community on the net. Check out our news review. Check out everything we have over at RPGamer.com. You tell them more low energy in the mornings. It's very early, but I want to get an early start on this. So here we are. Here we are, and we're going to jump right into it. Get just a little setup here, and we'll get you into the game, boys and girls. Absolutely, absolutely. But yesterday was really, really fun. Lots of story, lots of emotion. Just really well told story and emotion. So that was very nice. I think they did a really good job of that. And trying to get it going here. Just give me 1 second. Apologize for the delay, but the software is giving me. There we go. All right. But you can always hear that music, right? As I mentioned before, now I got a full team. Gonna be easier to do some of those quests where I have to pet people up. And if I check, let's go to the story. The story so far. The ongoing search for the rainbow has brought Phil back to his place of birth, Dundrizzle. Alas, the once great fortress has fallen into ruins, having been attacked by an army of monsters many years ago. In an assault that has also claimed the lives of our hero's mother and father. There he learns that Rab is in fact his grandfather, and assists him in a ceremony to send the departed royal souls to the hereafter. Soon after the ceremony, Hindrick and his men appear and eventually corner Phil and Jade at the top of a perilous precipice. The pair plunge from the cliff edge and into the river below, and Phil awakens to find himself in a small hut. There, Jade tells him the truth of her identity and also of her long journey to seek out the truth. No sooner had they left the safety of the hut than they come face to face with Hendrik once again, and in the battle that ensues, Jade takes advantage of an opening to unhorse him, make his mount her own, and flee the scene with Phil. The two make their way back to Dundrizzle Castle, where they rejoin Rab and the rest of the party. And that was a pretty epic scene, I think. It's, there's been so many times where the hero is distracted by something and the villain takes advantage. It's nice to see it the other way around. Rab tells them of the malevolent mage named Mordigan, who he believes to be the mysterious force behind all the sinister going-ons in Ardrea. If they are to stand any hope of opposing him, they will need the power that slumbers within the World Tree, but having taken the rainbow in hand in the hope of gaining some guidance on how to get there, Phil is nonplussed to see nothing of note happening at all. So we have to figure out how to make that thing work. Let's see here. Phil and Serena need to be pepped. Phil and Serena. So there's Phil, there's Serena. Serena's pepped. We can put her on the bench. Just need to get Phil pepped, and I can take care of that one side quest. Can explore a little bit around here and take a look around. Yesterday was very, very story heavy, so there was that last video on demand is going to be a lot longer than probably the average, where I'm going to guess that there won't be quite as much. Oh, here we go. Here's some storyline.
Huh? Hey, the branch. It's...
Darlings, did you see it? It was so pretty.
Oh, jeez.
A sort of platform floating in the sky, and 6 coloured orbs.
Oh, I think I understand. We need to find the orbs and take them to the platform, and then the path to Yggdrasil will appear.
Maybe trekking halfway around the world to find that branch wasn't such a waste of time after all. And we've already got one of the orbs we need, too. I knew swiping this thing from the castle was the best idea I ever had.
Nice. Good job, Eric. You're good for something.
I had my own plans for it. But this is way more important. It's yours now. Just don't lose it, okay?
Why don't you hold on till we get there, Eric? Just keep it in your pocket.
Our prize from the tournament. Lucky we didn't sell it in the end, eh?
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
Aye. And there I was, all set to swap it for a few piffling trinkets for the road. It's yours now, though, laddie. Now, it looked like that platform we saw was located right under Yggdrasil. That means it must be somewhere deep inside the first forest. So, we know where we have to go. We just need to find the other 4 orbs first.
But where in the world would we even begin to look?
Orbs, orbs. Oh, I do remember a fairy tale about a giant pearl sinking to the bottom of the ocean. Can't remember the details, though.
Well, if we don't have any real clues, I guess we'll just have to head out into the world and find some.
You're not wrong there. In which case, let's head for Puerto Valor. We can get out into the open ocean from there. It's off to the northwest of Gondolia. A fairly straightforward voyage, if you ask me. And you'll be pleased to hear that I'm friends with Don Rodrigo, the big man over that way. I'm sure he'll open the sea gates for us.
Yeah. Silvano has some concerns.
Right then, let's get moving, shall we? The sooner we get our hands on those orbs, the sooner we can make our way up to Yggdrasil.
Okay. Seemed like that this is going to be where the game kind of opens up. We finally got a full party. And I think if you were playing probably, let's say, straightforward normally, not flipping between 2D mode a lot like I was, you could have probably done that and probably get to this point in probably about 12-ish hours. My clocks could have more than that on that because I did spend some time. And I probably will spend some more time in 2D mode, not sure, but take a look to see where that's at. Let me see if Zoom brings me back here. I want to... There's a number of things. The game kind of opens up here and there's a number of things I want to do. So I can get to Ottageron. But I can't really warp back here. Got a couple of ways here. One is over here as well. Huh. This is right over there. That brings you to the Warriors in Rest. Oh, I see. No matter which of these paths you take. Oh, okay. I'm going to guess one of those comes to the left and one of those comes to the right. Yeah, let me go back to Ottageron and just check in with the priest. And and save. Because I really haven't actually saved. I just suspended last night. Anyways, as I was saying yesterday, that video was pretty long. Lots of story. I think today, the videos, if you're watching video on demand, will be much slower. Or shorter. Because there won't be as much story, and there'll be a lot of wandering around. Probably just doing some exploration. And if I find a good place, I might be doing a little bit of grinding and whatever. Some of these quests are a bit grindy. So we'll cut all those out of the video to keep it really focused on the story. And whatnot. So for those videos on demand, I'm going to pause it here. It'll be really interesting if all I do is just explore the entire Twitch session, and then it'll be a very, very short video on demand. We'll try to avoid that from happening, but we'll keep you all posted, especially if we start doing like the 2D stuff. So we'll be back for video on demand, people. Southwest from Drusendale to Costa, so southwest. Southwest. Maybe it's that thing with that big pink marker over it. If you're just joining us back from the video on demand, I've spent about 2 hours doing side quest. Unlocked a lot of recipes. And now we're headed to the next bit of story, I believe. I'm going to go through this. Appears to be a bit of a channel here. Ooh, looks like we got a lot of little fun guys here. I did not heal after doing those side quests. Even the evil darkness people are really sleep. You know what's kind of you know what's really kind of interesting though, Chaos, is when they basically revealed that they were working on Dragon Quest 12. All they revealed was the logo, and the logo looks very dark. So I wonder how that's going to kind of pan out here with everything else that the series is kind of known for. That I don't know. It's a good question. Really, the Dapper Chap recipe book continues. Okay, that's something to look forward to. Thank you for that, BG. Really state game mechanics and RKS to play it well. Oh, that sounds really cool, Angie. I'm glad to hear that there's that kind of depth in a Pokemon game. I always feel like that's something that Pokemon games kind of struggle with at times. And oh my gosh, somebody just flame broiled our entire party. It's very rude. Wow, does every monster get 2 turns before I get 1 freaking turn? Really? Evil monsters.
Here you are.
Yeah, I always feel like Pokemon has a lot to find, including stats up and stuff, but because the battles are just one-on-one and they've only got a couple of moves each, I just never. I mean, I played a bit of Pokemon back in the day, and I just felt like it was like baby's first RPG. Like Dragon Quest battle system here is pretty simplistic to me. It doesn't have a crap ton of tactical depth to it at all, and Pokemon somehow makes this look like chess. When I'm at least in the combat. Now, as far as raising up your Pokemon to be the best that you could ever be, I know that when it comes to actually getting your stats up, especially in the later games, that there's a lot of moving pieces and things you can look into to really make them beefier. So I'm not suggesting that there isn't depth to the game, but the combat system in of itself probably is a little on the light side. And just to clarify, like in earlier comments that I tend to make a lot, as far as like I like my fantasy RPGs to look like they're fantastical. You know, and I like them with bright, vibrant colors and stuff. It's not to suggest that I necessarily find that they need to all have comical looking monsters. That was kind of a hallmark of the 80s. You saw that in games like Wizardry and things like that, where they would just have a bunch of comical type of enemies in there, sometimes just mixed in with the more serious looking enemies. And it had to do a lot with some of the Dungeons & Dragons artwork back in the day, where some of the monsters looked terrifying because they were using different artists. Some of them looked more comical than they probably should have. And we make it to the next story town. I'm okay I'm perfectly fine with games that look more realistic, more down to earth, fantasy worlds where the dragons look like dragons and mean and vampires look horrific and stuff. It's just I'm tired of worlds that look all like the entire world is all drabby and the grass isn't green because.
Darlings, I'll see you when you're finished here in town. I need to go and see a man about ciao for now.
Yeah.
What came over him all of a sudden?
Don Rodrigo lives in that grand old place over yonder. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Oh, and don't go mentioning my royal past, will ye? There's no point in causing a fuss. As far as he's concerned, I'm just his old pal Rab. Let's keep it that way.
So, Frog, but is it in multiplayer? Is it challenging in the gameplay or just in the ways you can level up your guy so that he's more powerful than the guy in multiplayer? Is it really like in combat, if you're under leveled or underpowered, that there are multiple tactical routes that you can outsmart your opponent, like you would in a game of chess? Or is it just like, oh, it was because I figured out ways to level up my character, you didn't figure out what you hadn't figured out yet, so. I mean, I know there's the elemental weakness system and stuff, and that obviously plays a role, but with the, if that's equal for a minute. This is the villa of Don Rodrigo. He's the most famous and honored hombre in Puerto Vallar. Oh, we're going to do the Spanish thing now. You may enter, but do not cause any trouble. I can't do a Spanish accent, but I can do some Spanish words. I did take plenty of Spanish in high school. Holy cow. Don Juan here has a really nice looking freaking mansion. Holy crap, holy. Foreshadowing. Yeah, why didn't someone enter this town right? Exactly.
Senor Roberto, so wonderful to see you after so many years. And your companions too, of course.
Good to see you looking so well, Cervantes. Now, I don't suppose Don Rodrigo's about for a wee chat, is he?
Lo siento, senor, so sorry. But I am afraid he has gone to Eliador. He's instructing the guards there in the art of swordsmanship, you see.
Ah, now that's a shame. I do so love our wee chats about fighting and horses and fighting.
Yeah.
Don Rodrigo will be sorry to have missed you too, senor. He often speaks of your visits very fondly.
Well, I'm sure we'll have a chance for a proper chinwag next time I'm in town. Now, there's something I was wanting to ask you, Cervantes. I was hoping to head out to sea in search of more interesting topics of conversation. You couldn't open the sea gates for me, could you?
It will be my pleasure, Senor Roberto. Can you imagine how angry Don Rodrigo would be if I refused?
Yeah.
I will open them right away. If you go on board your ship, you will be able to sail straight through.
You're a good man, Cervantes. Thanks a million. And give my regards to Don Rodrigo, won't you?
That's all there was to it. That's gotta be like the shortest town. I'm sure we'll be doing more in this town later, but that's like the shortest stop in a new town I think I've ever done. I feel like I should just, no, I'm gonna say rummage his mansion now. Holy cow, this place looks nice. Very nice. Everyone's the same level, like all level 50 or 100. Using certain moves is where it's at. Using sword, dance up your attack by 2 levels, which is huge, and then baton pass to a full attacker, who will get you stat boost also. There's strategies. Okay, cool. Most official Poke tournaments are doubles. Yeah, and that's cool, because I definitely prefer 2-on-2 fights, even in single player. So moves become much more important. There's a famous video of Magikarp murdering a whole team of legendaries. Okay, cool. That's very fascinating. That's very cool. I'm gonna have to see if I can look up some of these legendary fights. I'm sure they're on YouTube. He has gone to Illidan. You're going to the open ocean. See? Oof, the ocean is full of monsters, senor. Make sure you are well prepared before you depart. And what's interesting about being on the sea is you do go back to the old school mode of random encounters, right? We saw that when I was sailing over here. You don't get to see them and avoid them. Don Redigo had a son, un hijo, see? But he ran away from home a long time ago, and I started working here. They said Cervantes was very upset when it happened. He was fond of the boy, it seems. It cannot be easy, knowing where he is. So his son ran away, and he's upset, which... that's understandable. Gonna skip through the book. Don't want to really read the book. Just want to make sure I'm not missing any sort of skills in there. Pokemon, Pokemon game you play two-way, easy level up with your natures for comps. Okay. There is a... oh, there's a casino here. Ooh. Wonder if it's open yet. Of course, casino kind of always a thing in these games. I remember the casino in Dragon Quest IV. Spent quite a bit of time there. Might have done some save scumming. Oh, there's a lot of side quests here too as well. This is the first holiday of my wife, and I've been on in years. I'm always too busy with work. Anyway, I thought I'd bring her here and get away from it all for a bit, but now she's saying she won't go home unless I get her a piece of floral coral. You can't buy in shops, you have to fight a Coralsalis to get it, which I fought those before. I know I haven't been giving her the attention she deserves, and I would really like to try to make her happy, but fighting monsters, it's not my cup of tea. You look like you'd handle it. And makes a whip roaring, might help you to make whips, and I like whips. Alright. They're all over Coast of Valor, they're brightly colored, you can't miss them. Find one, collaborate, and bring it back to... at least he's not like, you gotta be pepped up, and you've gotta do this move to do it. Ooh, the casino is open! Ooh, ah. And then we lost our whole life in the casino. Welcome to Casino Valor, where dreams come true. You will need tokens if you wish to play any of our games, senor. You can buy those at the counter downstairs. Welcome to the exchange counter where you can trade your casino tokens for all sorts of stuff. Down the rabbit hole helps you to be the best bunny girl on the block. Mercury bandana. A white shield. A drizzle leaf for 5,000. Infernals. Oh, claws. But the claws reduce her attack from 157 to 113. Eesh. A righteous judge which you can use to be called down divine judgment on the form of gust of whirling wind. A glitzy waistcoat that awards the wearer with extra money every time they win a battle. A snazzy waistcoat that awards the wearer with extra experience every time they win the battle. Well, yeah, you're taking a big hit in defense. It better be a good bump. Platinum sword, lightning sword, platinum power sword. Oh boy. Oh, but claws hit twice. You know, I wonder if that's still worth it. I guess only because I feel like, I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like the damage that you do is attack minus defense equals damage. So if you do 100 attack, defense is 50, you do 50 damage. So if you know, if that monster's still at 50 defense and you do claws that do 2 attacks for 70 damage, 70 minus 50 for each attack is only 20 points of damage. 20 times 2 is 40. Whereas had you stuck with the first one, which was 100, it only does 1 attack, you do 50. And that's, I don't know that for a fact, though. I'd have to experiment. But it definitely seems like they're, just based on what some of the way the damage scales with the people with lower attack power in the party, like the casters, it seems like, you know, it seems like if my fighter does 50 and my wizard does 30 against normal monsters, against higher, instead of going like this, where they both kind of go down at different speeds to 0, they go down at the same speed, so this person hits 0 much quicker, right? That it just feels like it's following that formula, so I need to look into that. But this is the casino, and we'll fart around with this just a tiny bit. Put some money on the line there. Got the slot machines. Oh my gosh. And I did go on an adventure with Galusis. Too funny. But that's cool to know. Maybe the claws do hit twice. You are right, Chaos. You are right. I'm 90% sure you're right. As Galusis heads on a grand adventure and win tokens for every obstacle you help him overcome. Unlike the regular slots, you can choose when to stop the real spinning or even pick autoplay. This is very interesting. We can't just do normal slots. No, we gotta make this into its own little adventure. Place your bet with up, up, up. Press Y and X and A while spinning the wheel. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. What? Okay, but how many tokens I put in? Oh, I guess I put in 3 tokens. Ah! I keep putting in 3 tokens. Yeah, he's just like moving along a path. What? Is it 3 tokens every time? Go, goodness gracious. Cheat sheet. Press by insert 3 tokens. Spin the wheel. You can also play oozing that. Normal play. Venture forward to road adventures, facing down fearsome monsters. When you get 3 sevens, try to get 3 sevens when you see this screen, like you can do with that when it's moving so quick. Match symbols to take home tokens. Boss battles. Call on any pals you made. After 20 spins, oh boy. Holy cow. These people, I have been to Vegas before. I didn't spend hardly, it was for a business, and I stopped and looked at these slot machines because they're video games essentially nowadays. And this is the kind of shenanigans they do. It's no longer just spin the wheel and see what pops up. It is literally this thing that has its own instruction book. I kid you not. Okay, that's cute to look at for now. We're going to stop playing before I run out of money. And is this looks like the normal slot machine. That's just 1 token. It doesn't involve 5 pages of mechanics. I mean, you can put in 3 tokens. Oh, and you can double up on your tokens. Interesting. Oh, give me another one. I got 4 in a row. Does that count? I got lots of things. I got 17 tokens. I'm a big winner. I'm a big winner. Look at that. You know what? I'm addicted now. Let it ride. Let it ride. Let's go. Gonna spin it again. Uh-oh. Oh, this doesn't look so hot. We got just a pair. Okay, one more. Let's see. Big winners. Big. Big slimes? Slimes, metal mode. Oh, no. Okay. Kind of back at my starting point, really. All right. What else do we have here? Machine's not ready yet. Those look like more slot machines here. Whoa. Slime Quest machine number 5. The minimum bet is 10 tokens per reel. Okay. This is like the high slot machine area. Do we have other stuff? Oh, I'm looking right past it. Blackjack. This was assuming. Oh, this is 10 token poker table. Do we have a blackjack table? 10 token. Some real poker. 100 tokens. Holy cow. Sweet mercy. The 1 token. All right. Just a little excitement here at this table. Just a little excitement. I usually prefer blackjack. They had blackjack, I believe. Swap your cards in and out to make a winning hand or something close to it. Decide which card you want to swap in and out, and then select dealer. Remember, you can only swap cards once per game. If you manage to get a winning hand, you can take a chance on double or nothing. All right. 9, 10, ace, a pair. Not a super great hand there. The ace might be good for a high card if I'm playing against somebody, but I think I'm just trying to actually get one of these things at the top. I'm not playing against a dealer. Not really close to any sort of flush or anything, really. This just kind of all sucks, let's be honest. Which tends to be my luck into... Oh, I changed the wrong cards. Let's try that again. Got a 4, 5, 6. Chances are I'm not going to get 7 or an 8. Jack and a king. I don't really have anything else, though. So, you want to click on those to keep those. Oh! Got a 3 and a 7. Got a straight. Woo! 3 tokens! And then you can double or nothing it. Let it ride! Try to pick a card higher than the one to the left from the 4. Oh, and of course it's a freaking joker. You son of a gun. Oh, and I got a queen! I got a queen! Oh, yeah. No, that's too rich trouble. I'm keeping it. I'm stopping here. The other thing that this is the vending area. All right, let me get out of there. What they usually have like an arena where you get bet on monsters fighting. But maybe that's later on or not in this game, really. But I'd be surprised if it wasn't in here in some way, shape, or form. Let the gambling take you over. This is where I keep my savings. When you crash hard on the gambling and you need to pull out your savings, that's where you pull it out from. I'm assuming I could still save scum this. I might have save scummed a lot in the whatever 3DS Dragon Quest game I was playing at the time to get all the crapola on there. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks like a monster arena betting dealy. We got a little bar over here. So, I don't know if that's a thing in this game. Casino. Casino monsters. No, I don't think so. Just the slot machines and stuff. So that might be it for now. And there's always possible they could add more features. Some of the machines were shut down, but maybe they add more later. It's kind of a shame they don't have arena or at least something different in there. just kind of the cards and but this one slot machine is a freaking RPG. Oh yeah, we looked at the prizes earlier. Yeah, lots of good prizes there. Absolutely, absolutely. But I think that's going to be it for right now for today, actually, because unfortunately, like I said, I will not be streaming tonight. I'll be back probably tomorrow morning, so make sure you're subscribed here on Twitch. Follow us here on Twitch to get the notifications when I start streaming, or any of our team members start streaming, like Scar. You could also hit us up on Discord, rpgamer.com/Discord. I always announce on there when I'm streaming, or follow me on Twitter there. I'm at JCServant, where I always tweet when I'm streaming. So you can always do that. Thank you, Chaos, Scar, for stopping by. Angie, it's been a pleasure chatting with you this morning. Tam, as always. BG Curry. Thank you, all of you, for stopping by this morning and cheering me on as I continue my epic journey through Dragon Quest XI as in my goal to get it done by the end of July, while taking my time and not rushing through it and enjoying the content that is there. That is what I'm doing. But you have been watching the RP Gamer Experience. Until next time, I've been your host, Phil Willis, aka JCServant, hoping that all of your future adventures have fun casinos in them, because casinos are fun. I don't like to gamble in real life, but I'll definitely gamble in a video game. Have a good day, great day, fun day, adventurous day. Bye!